honesty and non-lying, accurate perception, correct expression, right objectivity and non-falsehood. The Noble Eightfold Path that Lord Gautam Buddha put forth for his disciples to help them on their journey to arhatship is comprised of the right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. It is all about true righteousness in your lifestyle. The virtue of accurate perception, correct expression, and non falsehood, as emphasized on by Gurudev Grandmaster Chua basically encompass certain aspects of the Eightfold Noble Path of Buddhism. You possess divine intelligence. Beloved Gurudev Grandmaster Chua has explained that the soul is a being of divine intelligence. This divinity finds expression through the virtue of accurate perception, correct expression, and non falsehood. It is through your divine intelligence that you are able to look beneath any veil covering the truth and see things as they really are. When you respond in accordance with any particular situation, you are engaging in correct expression. Correct expression, the right thoughts, right speech, right actions, as well as right emotions. A decision is also an expression as it is forged out of your thoughts and influences your actions. A work in progress. No matter how motivated we are on our spiritual path or how much further we have transversed into the realms of spirituality, every one of us is a work in progress. This is something we should remember even when we are focusing on the 5 virtues of pranic healing to develop ourselves. Internalizing any virtue will take time and prolonged, unrelenting effort. To develop the virtue of accurate perception, correct expression, and non falsehood, there is a need to enhance certain qualities. Don't lie if you don't want to be lied to. Honesty and non-lying to others and to oneself. When you distort the truth for others, the negative karma you generate might lead you to being lied to as well. When you are dishonest to yourself, you distort your own perception and it might lead you to severe emotional and mental discord. Honesty versus love. Striking a balance between honesty and loving kindness. This is when you have to weigh a situation effectively so that any truth you might divulge does not hurt anyone. However, this does not serve as an excuse to indulge in white lies. Master Chua Kok Sui warns against the use of unnecessary lies. hinting that any disciple needs to develop a certain level of discretion without harming others. The levels of truth. Knowledge of the different levels of truth will help you in enhancing the accuracy of your perception. In Filipino, the levels are Tama, Vasto, and Tumpak. The last being the highest level of truth. These, however, are not only levels of truth. Being dynamic, truth is multifaceted. Besides, is there any universal truth? That is a philosophical paradox yet to be resolved. What might be true to me might not be true to you. Beloved Guru Dev Grandmaster Choa Koksui explains that truth is beyond correct information. Trust but verify, validate for yourself. The quality of discernment, discrimination, and non-superstitiousness is unnecessary as it leads to accurate perception, correct expression, and non-falsehood. We all had or still have certain superstitions, whether it is about black cats crossing your path or about the number of 13 being unlucky. At some level we know that they have no logical validation. It is therefore important to exercise discernment. Moreover, you never have to accept anything blindly, no matter who says it. Being humble, humility, gratitude, respect, and non conceitedness are necessary for accurate perception, correct expression, and non falsehood. Thanklessness and pride are often the cause of downfall. You need to remember the spiritual debt you owe to your Guru Dev, your parents, and the Supreme God and all the people connected to you in this lifetime. Being humble requires a certain level of good, healthy, proper self-esteem. Respect your commitments. Before you make any commitment, you need to make sure that you can deliver what you promise. Biting off more than you can chew does not prove anything other than your irresponsibility. Take on added responsibility only when you are certain you can handle them. Responding without reacting. Have you ever been in a situation which totally took you off guard and you got into a panicked flight or fight mode? If so, have you repented your actions afterwards when you comprehended the situation better? Retrospect thus helps, but by that time the situation has already passed. Honesty and non-lying, accurate perception, correct expression, right objectivity, and non-falsehood helps you understand the true essence of any situation while you are in it. You need to understand that responding to something is not the same as reacting to it. The key is to respond accurately to any aspect of the situation without reacting to it. You need to be able to find your inner calmness even in the face of adversity. The virtue of accurate perception, correct expression, and non falsehood is thus many sided and is connected with Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, and even with the gifted art of clairvoyance. May God bless you with honesty and not lying at all levels. May God bless you with accurate perception, correct expression, right objectivity, and non falsehood. May God also bless you with perpetual mastery of honesty and non lying, perpetual mastery of accurate perception, correct expression, right objectivity, and non falsehood.